Who's doing the intro?
Who's doing the intro? Good question, James. Should we intro it like this? Some people don't know who I am. Should I explain? Should I let them know?
Well, probably, yeah.
All right, well, let's do the intro first. Hello and welcome to That Show with Nico. My name is Nico.
My name is James.
What is this show, James?
I ain't got a clue.
Who is Nico?
Who are you?
How did he just show up out of nowhere?
Who are you?
So I've been working for Planet FPL for 3.5 years now, for a long time. If you haven't seen me before, it's because you're probably not a patron. And if you're not a patron, Planet FPL, you should join that. Patreon.com, Planet, what is it? Patreon.com /Planet FPL.
This is how I know you're fully ingrained in the Planet FPL culture. You've gone for a patron sale in the first minute of a new show. Brilliant.
We have to get the patron numbers up at all costs.
Yeah, Nico wants an increased salary and he thinks this is the best way to get it. Do you know what? He's probably right.
Listen, if you get another 10 patrons, we open negotiations with Suj.
10?
Yes.
Don't think so.
But yeah, as I was saying, I've been working for Planet FPL for 3.5, nearly 4 years now. Mostly behind the scenes, although I do have some Patreon podcast appearances. Quite a few now.
Yep.
My weekly show called Nico's Corner, available for advanced tier patrons. Patreon.com /
Yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted. I'm not going to lie. It's not about FPL or anything. It's about life. It's
about a lot of things, life included. And a little bit of FPL now. Because
I love football as well.
Now I play a little bit of FPL.
That's going well, isn't it?
No.
You got told to buy Haaland and I don't think you did.
Who told me that? Who said that?
I told you that.
You told me to buy Haaland?
Yeah, I said just get Haaland and triple captain him.
You know what I bought instead?
Go on.
Alexander Isak.
And you got told not to do that as well.
Listen, it was a punt and
that went well.
Terrible. Liverpool is doing...
Yeah, let's not go there.
But we have to talk about my FPL team a little bit because at the end of the day, this is Planet FPL. But yeah, this show is mostly about things that James, Suj, David, and Clayton didn't get to cover for the most part.
Okay. For
the main pods, the public podcasts, and the ones on Patreon. So basically, what I'm working with here, guys, let me explain. I have to get the crumble of the crumble of the crumble, things that somehow they didn't talk about enough, and I can talk about that.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting the crumbles of the crumbles of the crumbles.
Just for clarity for the listeners and viewers, I haven't got a clue what's about to happen here, so off you go.
Yes. So we'll start with my FPL team. Do you know my FPL team? I've been doing... first, I'll need to explain for those who don't know. So Suj challenged me to play FPL this year. I've been here for 3.5 years, and I haven't really played it for real. So I decided to play it because after a long negotiation, he finally accepted that if I do beat him on FPL this year, I'll get 3-day holidays that I can only use during international break.
I mean, I said you can have it whenever you want. But, yeah, I mean, if you can't beat Suj...
Well, so far it's not going well.
He's beating you at the moment, James. Yeah, I know. He is. He's doing well.
He's beating all of us.
I know.
What's going on?
He's doing well.
So Suj is on 373 points. I am on 319.
Uh-oh.
I have to say, at 1 point, I was above him. At 1 point, maybe game week 2, I was above him.
Do you know if you'd have bought Haaland and triple captained him this week?
But everyone's done that. This is why I didn't want to do it, because everyone has done the same thing.
Okay.
And I had the feeling that Haaland was going to blank, and he nearly blanked, really, if you think about it. He scored twice towards the end.
Yeah, El Capitanos keep kicking off in added time, so...
Anyway, this is my team. I'll read it out for those on the audio. Pickford in goal, Milenkovic, Tarkowski, Virgil van Dijk, and Gabriel. 13 points from Gabriel the last game week. Okay, that's it. King, Gakpo, Semenyo, Bowen, Isak, and João Pedro.
Subs?
Dubravka, Palmer, Jorginho Rutter, and Diouf.
You left Palmer there?
Well, I thought he was yellow flag. Now he's red flag.
Got to get rid of the money, mate.
See, this is the thing, right? I have 2 free transfers. What should I do? I'm thinking of wild carding. Ideas?
Yeah, probably.
Wild card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
And
bit of a mess, isn't
a
it?
wild card.
Get the big Norwegian in. I reckon it'll be a good start for you.
Who Manchester City playing?
Brentford away.
Okay. I don't know. I don't trust Haaland. I feel like if I buy Haaland now, he's gonna blank. I have a feeling.
Okay. Well, he'll be blanking with all of us.
Yeah, but I want to be ahead of the curve.
All right. Go a different way then.
Anyways, play it your way.
Play it your way. Exactly.
Play it your way.
Yeah.
Anyways, now
playing
that
it
we
your
got
way
this-
is not working.
So far, I still can turn this around, right? It's only 60-something points. Less than 60 points.
Yeah.
Come on, I can turn it around. It's
All
possible. Right. Suj will mess it up. He'll forget some deadlines.
My confidence in you is absolutely zero.
Really?
Yeah.
Why, man?
Yeah. No, it is. Because I offered you assistance and you weren't having it. So.
But you're not even winning yourself. How are you going to assist me? I have to go a different route.
What do you mean I'm not winning myself?
Well, Suj is beating you as well.
Yeah, but Suj does this a lot every year. Game week 38 is where the rank matters, guys.
Okay, we'll wait for game week 38. But yeah, so far I'm not doing well. And those who are not doing well either, hey, I'm here, emotional support. So at least you know.
That's really kind of you.
Yeah, so at least you know.
All right.
And if you don't follow me on Twitter, Nico_Semedo, yes, go and get that as well.
Nico the icon, yeah?
Nico the icon. That's
Yeah.
what I call myself.
Why are you an icon? Who are
Because
you
if
an
you
icon
move the
for?
words around, Nico icon.
Oh, wow.
James.
Okay.
I'm doing my Rashford celebration right now. Come on, James, think.
Yeah.
Mentality.
Yeah. Do you want? I would tell the listeners and viewers the celebration you were doing last Friday in the office. You were doing the Isak celebration. Yeah, I bought Isak. And he was jumping around doing the Isak celebration. That went well.
Anyways, should we move on to the real stuff?
Let's do it.
Now, this is also football related, of course, because the whole show is football related. I'm sure you guys talked about this, but I want to ask you from a different angle here. So, Ekitike goes and scores the winner for Liverpool against Southampton on the Carabao Cup. Takes his shirt off to celebrate, but he was on a yellow card, so he gets a red card. Sent off. Not a good move.
No.
Then we have Palhinha. Scores the equalizer for Tottenham against Wolves.
Did the same thing.
Takes his shirt off to celebrate. Rah! Runs to the crowd. Ah! Equalizer.
Equalizer against
Now,
Wolves.
the question is, which one is worse here? Get sent off for a winner, or take your shirt off and get booked for equalizer against bottom of the league, by the way. Worth reminding.
Yeah, but, I mean, Ekitike was in the Carabao Cup against the Championship team. Sorry to Saints fans.
But it's
and
a winner.
But he's already on the booking. It's absolutely clear. I destroyed Palhinha on one of our podcasts. I think on the Q&A with Clayton on Monday, I destroyed him for doing that. It's embarrassing. Stop it. Get on with the game. But he's not on the yellow card. So my annoyance with Palhinha particularly, where I think he's particularly silly for him to do that, is he's a player that accumulates loads of yellow cards anyway. It's only 5 to get a suspension. Brilliant. So you've added another yellow card that's going to inevitably lead to a suspension just by taking your shirt off. He doesn't need to take his shirt off. I get it. You've got a nice body, mate. Well done. He doesn't need to do it. Ekitike, the brilliant thing with Ekitike was when Frimpong went up to him and was like, mate,
what are you doing?
What have you done? What have you done?
But it's bottom of the league. I mean, I understand Palhinha a little bit. Not
And
because I'm
also-
Portuguese.
Also, Palhinha, I was very critical of his performance, but it's a great goal.
Yeah.
Ekiteke's got like an open goal tap-in that's been put on a plate for him as well. And he's like, yeah, look at me. At least in Palhinha's case, you could look at him and say, well, you earned that because it's a brilliant goal.
Shouldn't he go and go grab the ball and
Absolutely.
run to the...
Of course he should. Absolutely.
Why is he celebrating like that? It's funny.
Well,
You know, it reminds me of this Ghana player when he scored against Portugal in the World Cup and they were losing and he does the Sue celebration. Like, you're losing, bro. Why are you doing the Sue? He's just wanted to do it in front of Ronaldo so badly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Doesn't matter if I'm losing 3-0, 2-0, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I just have to do the Sue in front of Ronaldo.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing worse than, and if it's it's a real minnow, like if you're a League 2 team and you score like a Premier League stadium and you're losing 3-0 down,
You have to celebrate.
I get it a bit. But yeah, if you're at any form of level, if you're properly celebrating a goal and you're still losing, that's really wet wipe-ish.
It kind of bothers me as well when you're losing and you score an amazing goal and you can't even celebrate it properly because you're losing. So
Yeah, but it's got to be done, isn't it?
yeah, it's like just run with the wall.
Like, listen, if
no
you
small.
score like a 25-yarder and it's top bin, if you're losing, you still have the right to be able to like give it a fist pump and stuff.
That's max.
But but you can't be running up to the crowd or any nonsense like that.
Just get the ball in.
Who was your guy? Abubakar?
Abubakar, yeah.
Yeah, the Cameroon forward. He did it against Brazil
at the World Cup.
It was a winner. It wasn't the World Cup.
It was a winner.
And they were going out anyway.
Yeah, and he took his shirt off,
so
got the red card.
the suspension didn't matter.
But that one was like 100% aura. Ekitike, no aura whatsoever.
No, yeah, it's just...
Getting sent off at the World Cup sounds better.
He won't do it again. I don't even understand it. Palhinha wasn't even the only player who took his shirt off at the weekend. I think there were 3 players did it, didn't they?
What's up with this?
And you'd have thought it would really be... I mean, it's been a rule, whether you like the rule or you don't like the rule, it's been a rule for a really, really long time. If you take your shirt off, you're going to get booked. If you want to talk about the validity of that and whether it should get called off, fine. But it is the rule. It's like kicking the ball away. You know, if you kick the ball away, there's a high chance you're going to get a yellow card, right? Taking the shirt off is mandatory because it's not even like, did he kick it away? Didn't he kick it away? You took your shirt off. That's a factual. You're getting yellow carded. So I don't understand why.
Do you think they can't control the emotions, or is it a premeditated thing? Oh, I scored the last minute. I want to take my shirt off. I
don't know why you'd want to do it. Like most people, I said this on the Q&A, I think on Monday as well. Most people are wearing these bras, right?
Yeah.
They're not bras, but you know what I mean. So it's like you're on the back page of the paper the next day and you've got like these sports, what do you call them? I know like monitors and stuff. They're tracking you and stuff. But you're there on the back page of the paper in the morning looking like you're wearing a bra. Like, I don't understand it. Why you would... If I was wearing one of them, I'd be like... Even if I had a ripped body, I'd be like, no, the top's staying on.
You want to show this?
Yeah, the top's staying on, yeah.
Anyways, so Palhinha...
Idiot.
Better than
Ekitike. Better than Ekitike,
okay,
yeah, because at least he didn't get sent off.
Okay.
But he's dumb.
All right. Should we move on to more news?
Do it.
I'm not sure if you talked about this. Hopefully not. But yeah.
I'm probably going to say yes, aren't I?
The Professional Footballers Association have contacted Chelsea to make sure that Axel Disasi and Raheem Sterling are being treated fairly.
I got some bad news for you.
I know you probably talked about it.
Yeah, we've literally talked. I've just recorded Money in Football with Suj.
You talked about it right now? Come on. Anyways, we'll have to talk about it again. Money in Football is available for Patreon, so go on Patreon if you want to listen to what Suj has to say about this. But here we're talking about Nico.
Okay, what's your view on it?
What is my view on it?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to bring up the fact that Maresca was also asked about this.
Okay, and what did he say? That I've not heard.
Maresca said, and I quote, "My father is 75 years old. He's been a fisherman for 50 years, working from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is hard, not being a football."
Okay.
So basically that's his quote.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, fisherman is hard. I'm not sure if he means from 2 a.m. to 10 p.m. because 2 to 10 is not a bad shift. You just have to do it early morning.
Listen, it could well be. It's 2 a.m. or 10 p.m. Who knows?
Well, he did say 10 a.m., but if that's 8 hours. Okay. No one is saying it's hard.
Still in the middle of the night, though, isn't it?
Okay. Okay. I'm sure Maresca's father doesn't have to be a fisherman anymore.
Maybe that's what he wants to do then.
Well, then
maybe that's what he did
then
before.
If it's his passion, then can't complain, can he?
No.
There you go. Well, people keep saying that, Raheem Sterling is on 300K a week, so you shouldn't complain. Just get on and train by yourself. Because now they're training by themselves after 8 p.m.
Yeah, I think it's probably, it's not an advisable thing for Maresca to say, just in the sense that you don't know if they're mentally struggling and depressed by the fact they've not been picked and can't be selected for their teams. This is Sterling and Disasi. We can't know that, right? So from that perspective, I don't think it's probably advisable in the modern climate to come out and say that sort of thing. But also Raheem Sterling is on £325,000 a week, as reported by the BBC, as we covered today. Like, Sterling ain't going to leave Chelsea. Because no one else is going to pay him that salary. So he's stuck. And Disasi's got 4 years left on his contract. So he's also stuck. Sterling's got 2 years left. But there's no... from a financial perspective, there's no advantage for those two players to leave Chelsea Football Club. And obviously, with the amount of business Chelsea have done, there was always liable to be some scenarios like this, where some will work, like Cole Palmer's obviously been an outstanding signing, but some of these, on some of these long contracts, you are going to get stuck with. It's not beneficial from a financial perspective for those two players to leave. And in Sterling's case particularly, where do you even go? Like I said to Suj on Money in Football, I said, would he get in your team? It's like, well, you look at Somerville and Bowen and go, no. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. And we're saying with all respect, like, you're one of the worst teams in the league at the moment. So where does Sterling go?
Saudi Arabia.
Right. Even Saudi Arabia ain't going to give him the money that he's getting at Chelsea. There's no point.
No. Okay, but what about the treatment, though? Is it really necessary for them to not train with the first team? What does it matter?
But the point I made on the pod today was, in Chelsea's case, they don't want to use the two players.
Yeah.
So the point in them being involved with the first team is what? There could be a disruption in the sense that they feel like they've been harshly treated. You might be better off using younger players in that sort of circumstance. Not to say they're bad pros or anything like that. I'm just trying to look at that from Maresca and Chelsea's perspective. They can't use the players. What's the point in using them in first team training? And I made the argument as well that ultimately, as long as they're being treated fairly and they're being cared for in terms of like their mental health aspect, like it's up to Chelsea how they want their employees to work. Football is very different to like almost any other working climate, right? If Chelsea are going to pay them the salary, check in on them that they're okay, etc., and they want them to train individually, essentially that's up to Chelsea, how they want to use the players that they're paying.
Is this not a tactic to force them to basically leave the
club? Of course it is, yeah.
So how is this all taking care of their mental health? If anything, you are waging warfare in their mental health.
So this could be Sterling and Disasi, for all we know, might be mentally struggling because they feel like they're unfairly treated at work, right? They might also be sitting there, we don't know, sitting there in the background, earning the money there and pissing themselves laughing at it. We don't know.
Fair enough. Well, so you are on Chelsea's side, it seems.
No, hold on. Don't associate me there, mate.
Should we move on to another Chelsea topic?
Oh, go on then. Since I'm on this side.
Do you know about this Tosin Adarabioyo
Of course.
situation?
What situation is this?
The lawsuit?
Lawsuit, no, go on.
Oh, you don't know? So, all right, let me break it down. Tosin Adarabioyo, centre-back for Chelsea. He has an older brother, right?
Are we all right putting this out publicly? I don't know where this is going.
No, yep. His older brother had a baby with a woman.
Okay.
And now this woman is suing Tosin.
Because?
Because Tosin's brother, allegedly, has not paid child support.
Right.
So she's suing the uncle. Who's Tosin.
I'm going to toss in that one in the bin, mate.
And she won. She sued for 11,000 and she won.
Is that total or is that like a weekly sum?
No, just for total, yeah. 11,000.
All right, fine. Probably hush money, probably best, innit? Just get rid of it.
Well, she went on social media now to expose Tosin because apparently after she was awarded the 11,000, Tosin was like, no, let me get the top lawyers and stop it. So he striked her claim, and so she didn't get the 11,000.
Oh, because she went public about it?
No, because they told him, hey, you have to pay 11,000 because of this, that, and the other. And I guess he was like, probably believes that he doesn't have to pay because why does he have to pay?
It's nothing to do with him.
Yeah, it's the brothers, right?
Yeah.
We know why she's suing Tosin.
It's a grab, isn't it?
Because Tosin is the one with the money.
Yeah.
So she went on social media and posted a video, basically explaining the situation. And she says that Tosin paid more for the top lawyers to get the strike, to get the claim strike, than she would have paid the 11,000.
Yeah, I don't mind that. So it's showing as well, like from his perspective, he's like, no, this is wrong. So, listen, he's obviously earning very well. If he believes actually, no, the principle of it is worth paying for because it's not right what's happening, I'll say good luck to him.
So you're on Tosin's side here? I'm
going to say, yeah, I'm on Tosin's side, yeah. I mean, if it's nothing to do with him, listen, if it's his kid and he needs to pay child support, fine. Could there be a little bit where you'd say, okay, we don't know the circumstance of his brother, or at least I don't. Should he be involved from that perspective in terms of maybe helping out? That's up to him, but he doesn't have to. It's not his, ultimately, it's not his responsibility. So, yeah, if it's come out in the public, because then it can be like, almost like people could judge his character. Oh, you wouldn't help out because it's your nephew or whatever. So, yeah, I don't mind what he's doing.
Well,
his brother's got to get involved.
we don't know how involved the brother is. Allegedly,
But then they could just
hasn't
do.
paid
They
child
could
support.
just do it. Listen, we don't know what his brother earns, whatever. Tosin could just,
Chuck him some money.
exactly. Yeah. So
But Tosin.
all that stuff doesn't need to be aired out in public, man.
Well, the only reason she went public with it is because she did win at first. They did award the money, but then Tosin said, no, it's not going to happen.
And so he's got it reversed.
It got reversed, yes,
All right.
by hiring top lawyers, so she claims.
You want to feel sorry for and all this? The kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the kid gets the proper care, right?
Well, hopefully, you never know. The kids could play for Chelsea one day. Well, it's
They've
a girl.
probably already signed
It's a
him.
girl, but yeah.
Probably
women's
so he'd be
football.
on the bench at the weekend.
Already there. Young one. Ready
He's
to
got
go.
a 25-year contract.
Well, on 300k, hopefully, as well.
Adarabioyo's just called Bolly and his mate said, listen, I got this issue. Can you give him a 25-year contract? Yeah.
Get it done. Sorted. My nephew.
Yeah.
Well, niece, actually.
Oh, niece. Oh, well, there you go. Girls'
Women's
team.
football.
Yeah,
You
fine.
never,
Yeah,
25 years
Yeah.
from now, women's football, you could be making a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. Should we talk about former Manchester City, Newcastle, Burnley, Queen Park Rangers legend? The legend.
What clubs did you say?
Manchester City,
Yeah.
Newcastle, Burnley, and Queen Park Rangers legend.
Man City, Newcastle, Burnley, Queen's Park Rangers. Joey Barton.
That one. Football, yeah?
Now I have to be really careful.
Well,
don't I?
Joey Barton is back on the headlines.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what he said?
You're definitely going to get me cancelled.
We're not going to get you cancelled. I mean, this is all public knowledge, and he said it on his podcast. He said this time, he claimed that, well, actually, I have the clip. So we'll play 5 seconds of that clip. You need to hear it in his own voice. I'm not going to say it myself.
Okay.
You need to hear it from him.
Okay.
The man.
I feel like hiding. Go
The
on.
man, the legend.
Yep.
Joey Barton. He has some things to say.
I felt Charlie Kirk getting killed is actually a bigger moment, a more seismic moment in history than Martin Luther King getting killed. Right? It will be remembered. It will be remembered by our kids and maybe their kids as a seismic moment similar to, but I think actually way above Martin Luther King. And
What's the next topic?
Well, I would like to remind everyone that in the UK it is Black History Month. Just putting it out
Why
there.
you're here?
Hey. Oh, you think so? To fit the quota.
Timing.
To fix the. Anyways, yes. So he said it. Charlie Kirk, the one who was assassinated in America recently. He's not a politician. He's a.
Oh, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. We know what happened anyway.
Yes, he was shot. And basically, Joey Barton is comparing that to Martin Luther King. Why Martin Luther King? We don't know. I feel like there's a bit of an obsession from Joey Barton to compare.
I couldn't possibly say.
He also said that Jamie Carragher is better than any other African centre-back ever.
Oh, we had that conversation before.
Yeah, so he likes to make this type of comparisons.
And also, what was the conclusion?
That he was wrong. That he was wrong.
That he might be right.
No, he's wrong.
That
Definitely
That he
wrong.
might be right.
Definitely wrong. Definitely wrong in my view.
No,
You did mention one.
Lucas Radaby, yeah.
You mentioned one player
Lucas
that...
Radaby was a really good player.
There you go. African player. Legend. Anyways, thoughts on this?
None.
None. You're afraid?
No.
You're afraid to talk about this?
None. Look, I think, do you know what? It's something we know even from fantasy football, right? It's recency bias. It's in your headspace now rather than something historical in the past. So that's probably what that is. If you probably asked him the same question in 10 years, he'd probably come up with a different answer.
You reckon?
Well, probably.
Okay. Well, we can.
And he also needs people to listen to his podcast.
You think that's what he's doing it for? Yeah, I guess it works.
You've heard it.
I guess it
I'm
works.
sure it's got plenty of clicks.
Yeah, mostly from people disagreeing. You think he does it consciously? Like, let me just say this.
I couldn't possibly say.
To rile them up.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
Is that what you do, James?
Is that what I do?
Do you do things?
No, we try not to do those things.
Do you do random things
I
like
do
that?
my Tottenham rants behind the paywall, generally speaking.
Is that why you bench boost every time in game week 1?
No, it's because I think
Because he's trying to go viral.
It's the right strategy. Yeah, that's what I'm doing it. Yeah,
He's doing it to go viral.
He's doing it to go viral.
That's what they said in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, oh, he's just doing it for clout.
Yeah, cool. So I've done it 3 years in a row for clout. Yeah, that's exactly.
He has
what it
worked
is.
for 2 years. This year didn't work so well. Your game week 1 bench boost.
Difficult to say though, because I'm happy that I'm sitting here not with it. Because those who are still sitting with it are like, oh, it's a pain in the ass. This, yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, I'll use it next week, I think.
All right, good luck.
It's time to use that. Anyways, before we move on, should I just say one more thing about Joey Barton?
If you wish.
Check on your brother.
I don't get what that's about. Who's his brother?
Joey Barton's brother is doing life in prison.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to know why.
No, I don't know.
Black History Month. Go and check that out, guys.
Right, okay.
Mikel Arteta. He came up with new ideas for Arsenal. Do you know about these new ideas?
Did he get a light bulb out again, did he?
He's done that before.
Yes, we know.
He also had a dog named Ween. You know, he adopted that dog for team morale. I'm not sure. Maybe it helps. You know, let's take care of this dog together, guys. You know, let's come together. And now,
I'm surprised he didn't call it set piece.
well, you definitely gonna win if you go.
Mind you, I've got to stop all that because my team's beginning to look exactly the same.
Oh yes, definitely Stoke City. So Mikel Arteta is reportedly, allegedly, planning to invite the Royal Air Force fighter pilots to come into the ground to help him to improve communication with his players.
Okay.
New ideas from Mikel Arteta. As you've seen, you know, he spoke about the light bulb, bringing the light bulb into the dressing room and trying to make a connection between Thomas Edison and football.
The best one was when they were on the training guide. This is quite a while ago. It was on the Amazon thing, wasn't it? When he was trying to pump the crowd noise in from Anfield. This is what the atmosphere would be like at Anfield.
Oh, is that so?
And yeah, it's just there's
Oh,
no crowd or anything.
He played the
but
sounds.
He's pumping in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You'll Never Walk Alone like on full blast and stuff like
Great
that.
ideas.
No.
Did he work?
No, they lost like 4-0.
Bro, but he's trying. He's an innovator.
I think this sounds fine.
All right, how can the pilots help him talk to his players?
He'll probably be looking at it in terms of a leadership perspective, I imagine. And Arsenal actually do have some good leaders in their team. I think that's fairly clear. But it'll be something like that, teamwork, leadership, those sort of things. I don't think that sort of thing's that uncommon to have people from different areas of expertise come in and speak to players. It's not like an uncommon tactic.
Well, I'm not sure if
ever done before.
I'm not sure if they're coming to speak to the players. I thought they were coming to speak to him to help him improve how he speaks to the players.
Oh, could be. I mean, to be honest, if he thinks that he needs that, I'd have to say fair play to him. If he wants to improve his own communication, I mean, that's an area of strength to think, okay, I might need help. But I would imagine it's more for the players.
Who should Thomas Frank bring to the ground?
Thomas Frank?
Yeah, should bring someone.
A left winger.
Someone from
A
another
new
area
number
of life.
6.
Maybe a firefighter?
Probably about 15 new players. A firefighter. It's not that bad.
Bring them in. Help.
Ambulance. It's cardiac arrest this week. But it's not that bad. Yeah, I think these sort of tactics of bringing certain people in to speak to people, it's done in terms of trying to inspire. I think it's fine.
Right.
I have no issue with that at all.
Do you have an issue with the dog they adopted?
That I have an issue with a dog being called Win, yeah.
Why?
Because
it's like you have to remind yourself, oh, let's win.
Win.
Hey,
Winnie. Like, what?
Oh,
No.
winning.
No. I'm not having that. Sorry. Right.
Listen, Arteta coming up with new ideas is always up to something.
It's like it's obsessed and he has to call the dog Win to remind himself what he needs to do.
You can't forget.
Yeah.
I know you learned this from Guardiola. This is like such a Guardiola move.
What, calling his dog Win?
Adopting
Right,
a dog,
let's
bring a
find
royal
out if Pep Guardiola
firefighters.
has a dog and what the name of the dog is.
Guardiola.
Yeah.
If you had a dog. Damn, Messi.
Lionel.
You could call it Messi.
Win, sorry. I'm not rating that
Not
as a
having
name.
it.
It's 2025. I know I should broaden my horizon, but I'm not having that.
All right, so let's move on to the Game's Gone segment.
Game's gone.
The game is
like
gone.
the game's gone.
The game is gone.
Ooh, interesting.
So on the pilot episode that was only available on Patreon, patreon.com/Planet FPL.
Yeah.
We talked about Mateta scoring against some team.
Oh, was it Villa?
Who did he score? Against Villa, yeah.
He kicked the corner flag over and he got booked, didn't he?
He kicked the corner flag, he did the boom,
Yeah.
and he got booked for that. At the time, I thought the game was gone. I thought we'll never see this great celebration again. Because I have to say, it's my favorite celebration in the Premier League at the moment.
He's done it again since. He did it at West Ham and it was fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he did it again against West
Ham.
Ham.
Knock the corner flag out. That's what I said to you at the time.
Semantics. So you think it's because of that? It was actually away again, so I don't think.
Yeah, but also you're not inciting the crowd at West Ham because they're in a different postcode, so it doesn't matter. Whereas the Villa fans are right there, so that's slightly different. But I think ultimately the corner flag never left. He did not give it the oomph that he gave it at Villa. He was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna give it a little. I don't want to kick it out." Kick. Yeah.
Well,
watch it back. If you compared the two, you'll see there's a difference. I'm certain.
It's interesting. I thought Glasner probably will tell him to stop doing it.
I think probably Glasner would have just said to him, "Don't knock the corner flag out, and you'll be all right."
Do you think he did it on purpose to knock it out?
Villa?
Yeah.
No.
There you go. So, I mean, maybe it wasn't properly set on the ground and he just, any touch will make it fall.
Ultimately, when you do it in an away game, right, most corner flags have the badge of the home team on the corner flags, on the flag.
So
right?
you kick the badge is disrespectful.
Yeah, can be, yeah.
The same way when players walk into the pitch and they don't step on the badge, they walk around the badge.
Oh, that's utter.
Is that woke?
Yeah. Utter nonsense. You can't use the word woke. Utter nonsense.
Yeah, there's just
word woke upsets too many people. Utter nonsense, though. Yeah.
I don't want to step on the badge. Let me walk around it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the game is gone because on the same day that I thought the game was back because Mateta celebrated and everything was great, no yellow card for that. Dewsbury-Hall gets booked for that, for taking a free kick, quick free kick.
So apparently they said on the commentary on Monday night, because that was at Liverpool. They said on the commentary on Monday night that the referee had warned Dewsbury-Hall about taking free kicks too quickly. Don't know if that's true. It still seems obviously ridiculously harsh. But if that's true and he'd got warned, like, don't be doing that, and he still did it, then referee is quite entitled under that circumstance to book him. If that's what happened, we'll never know.
Who said that happened?
That's what they said on commentary on the Everton West Ham game Monday night. They said that the referee had said that he'd warned Dewsbury-Hall several times about it.
Okay, but taking quick free kicks happens all the time. Why should he stop taking quick free kicks?
Because if a referee has said, and again, we don't know if this would have happened, and I wasn't watching the game at that point to know, but if the referee has said you need to wait for the whistle and then he takes a free kick, then you got told to wait for the whistle. We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was on the circumstance where everyone, like the centre-backs were going forward, Liverpool's defenders were going back, so it was setting up for a free kick to go into the box most likely. There is a strong possibility the referee has said, wait for the whistle. Now, it could be that's happened to Dewsbury who hasn't heard him say it. Yeah? Should they be denied the opportunity to take an early free kick? No. But if the referee has said, wait, you got to wait. Do you remember the old one with Henry years ago, 2005-06 season? He scored a free kick at Wigan. And he took a free kick quickly. And I think he might have got booked. I can't remember. It's 20 years ago. But then he scored. It's 25 yards. He scores a free kick in off the post. And he just stands there and looks at the referee and goes like, is that right? Yeah.
Is that enough?
Like, he's proper inside it. But he'd had history for it. So the season before, like in the first couple of minutes, they played Chelsea when they were still at Highbury, and he asked the referee, he was like, can I take a quick free kick? And the referee was like, yeah, sure. And he scored. And Petr Cech was like still on the other side of the goal doing the wall, but the referee had said, yeah, it's cool.
He allowed it.
Yeah, so there's two different sides to it as an example.
It's very interesting. Every single time I bring up the game is gone and referees' decisions, every single time there's an issue and people are losing their minds and saying the referee's done a massive disservice here to football, blah, 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 blah. Here comes James protecting the referees all the time.
It's just boring moaning about
I see it. I see it from their side. I see it. I see the referee side.
Whenever you're trying to put an argument across as well, if you can try and understand the decision.
Do you always understand the decision?
No, but in any form of debate anyway, if you can just try and visualize right, why did someone... It's like when I try and talk about tactics and stuff, and you might think, the tactics are wrong. But if you can try and understand why. So an example I gave on the Patreon pod yesterday was about putting Kudos on the left against Wolves. It's like, it didn't work in the second half after the subs. But I understood the theory of it because Tottenham weren't getting any balls into the box on that side. So you got Porro and Kudos are both decent ball delivery, but on the same side. He wanted to open up the game to give him the options from either side. Didn't work. Probably won't do it again. But so it's like, right, that didn't work. Okay, but what do you think may have been thinking? That's what I think he was thinking. So it's like that with refereeing decisions for me. So he got booked again Monday night against West Ham, and it's like, it's a bit of a joke decision. But Dewsbury-Hall does land on the player's foot. After he kind of gets the foot in, he does land on his foot. If the referee is laser focused just on that one specific, and that's all he's seen, truthfully, then you can... I still don't think it's a booking. It's like, okay, it's a foul. But I can kind of understand it. Life becomes so much easier in anything if you can try and just understand both sides of a point.
So you understand
and
Campbell?
Obviously, no, wanker. Obviously, you done me there. Obviously, when it comes to referees, people are going to have fan biases. It's obvious. When I moan about referees, I tend to only moan about them when it's games that don't involve my team. Because I know I've got a bias in terms of thinking that's right or wrong for Tottenham or whatever, right? So if something goes wrong against Tottenham, it don't happen that often, I don't think, legitimately. I tend to, I'm going to park that. I'm not going to talk about that on the podcast. It just comes off as like a rant anyway. And I also go to games knowing, if you go to a football match and don't understand, before you even go, that a referee is going to give a decision that you're unhappy with, referee's always going to give me the right decision. It ain't. There's going to be a decision in every single football match that you watch that you're probably going to disagree with. And if it involves your own team as well, it's going to piss you off. So if you can understand, like when we play teams in Europe, I know referees are going to be like way harsher and stricter in terms of giving decisions. So in my mindset before I go to a European game, I already know I'm like, the referee's going to frustrate me tonight. The game's probably going to be a bit more stop-start. I know that. So then when I'm watching the game, it's not impacting me in the same way. Because I'm like, okay, I expected this. Then if I get the bonus and it's a good refereeing decision, it doesn't matter. Forget about it.
So you disconnect a little bit.
I've been to too many games not to know that we're all going to get shafted by referees sometimes. And if you can accept that they are human and they don't do shit on purpose and they make bad decisions, life's a little bit easier. Let's get rid of VAR. I've spoken about this before. It will never happen. It's too late.
Well,
unless you're in Norway or Sweden.
Oh, they got rid of it?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Well, you never know. Then
forgive me, but one of them, they got rid of it, yeah.
Wow.
They let the fans kind of get involved, and the clubs voted, and they were like, people don't want it, get rid of it.
Well, you never know. Maybe in the Premier League we can vote.
I don't think so.
All right. Should we talk about the randoms of the month? I think it's time to bring this up.
Go on in.
I'll read the quote, and I know the person.
No.
You know. Disrespecting your body and wasting your money with different girls won't get you anywhere in life. I don't know when you will be wise. Find yourself one girl or two girls and settle down. Highest 3 girls. Or if you're going through a lot, 4 is okay. Who said that?
I know you said that because I flagged it to you a couple of weeks ago. I didn't think you'd use it on this one, though.
Oh, definitely.
Victor Boniface of
Victor Boni.
Bayer Leverkusen said that, and that is one hell of a quote. I don't know how to analyse that.
He had me in the first half, I must say.
Yeah.
Because it sounded good. Disrespecting your body and wasting your money with different girls won't get you anywhere in life. I agree. I completely agree. And then he says, I don't know when you will be wise. Yes. I'm being wise now. Like
I need the context of him actually saying it. We need to find the video footage to just see in his eyes if he knows he's on a wind up or he's taking a piss or whatever.
It gotta be trolling, right? There's no
not
way.
Necessarily.
It gotta be trolling.
No, because it's like it's something that's entered his head, and he goes in his head. He's thinking, but 2 girls is all right, or maybe 3.
Maybe 3. And if you're going for a lot,
or 4 maximum.
He must have been going for a lot at some point. Life has been difficult.
It's amazing. We've got to find a video footage of that.
I don't think there's video footage of that.
Yeah, there must be.
There's not. He just posted he posted on his Snapchat.
He probably hasn't. He just put it in Snapchat.
Yeah, he just wrote it
in English.
He just wrote it. Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to find it.
There's no footage of it.
He's on a wind up. He must be.
Find yourself one girl or two girls.
Yeah, he's on a wind up.
One or two is okay.
I thought it was something he legit said in an interview. I was like, that's amazing.
Nah. He just wrote it. But we don't know how serious he was when he actually
he's
wrote
taking the piss.
Settle down, highest free girls. Highest. And if you're going through a lot, 4. Highest free.
If you're going through a lot, I'm 4.
James, could you handle 3 women?
I'm going through a lot.
If I'm going through a lot, I don't think 4 women is going to help. Probably I'll need to cut down on that.
Yeah, I'm going to bite my tongue now.
No, don't bite your tongue. Speak up.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, you agree? Okay, good.
One in my life is enough.
But you did follow his advice, technically speaking, and you found one good woman and you settled down. So, yeah, great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows how happy you are.
Read that however you want.
The happiness is glowing out of his face. I can feel the happiness. Another one in the random of the month. So, Neymar is here on the list.
Oh, didn't he get like put into someone's will and get a shitload of money? Is that where you're going?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So, Brazilian billionaire, 33-year-old man who passed away recently, childless, by the way, left a will. And in the will, the sole beneficiary is Neymar for some reason. And I quote the man. He says that although he never met Neymar, he identifies with him on a personal level. So he left Neymar roughly 850 million pounds. Now my question here for James. James, I know Neymar is not tight on money. Do you think it's morally correct that he accepts this?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So he just takes 850 for no reason?
Well, someone wanted him to have it, so morally, yeah, he should take it.
Okay.
For all we know, Neymar will set up, charities and homes in Brazil or whatnot. Maybe he's in Saudi at the moment. Maybe
not Saudi anymore.
Where is he now?
In Brazil now.
He's back in Brazil. Maybe he'll do stuff like that. Maybe he'll do legitimate good with the money. You don't need that much. But he might go, right, I'm going to go and buy my favourite team in Brazil and make them like a world power or something. It's up to him.
Well,
but morally, this fella, whether rightly or wrongly, wanted Neymar to have the money. Neymar's got it. It's up to Neymar. I'm sure he'll probably be advised to do some good with that money.
No, yeah, definitely. He has to.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm bringing up the question is because I'm sure this billionaire, had a cousin, aunt, uncles, maybe a brother or sister. Like,
maybe not.
The money needs to go to some of the family as well. You can't
Maybe
just
not.
send it all to Neymar. How can you have no family at all?
Yeah, but it's like, so you could go, right, okay, well, I mean, there's no point giving Neymar any money in the sense of what he's chosen. But you say, I'll give it to a certain charity. But then what about that charity? Or what about that charity? Or what about this, that, and the other? He's probably thought, I'm going to give it to someone who's like a public figure and they can maybe do right with it. I have no idea.
Well, for all the listeners and viewers, if you do identify with me on a personal, spiritual level, and you want me to be the sole beneficiary of your will,
sign up to www.patreon.com/Planet FPL.
Well, that was great. Or put it on paper and, I'll wait.
Don't give it to Nico, give it to me.
Give it to both of us. Put that. I'll definitely give it to charity. There's charities out there that I can, put the money on. I'll definitely support some charities.
I'm taking it. I mean, if I've got 850 million, I'm sharing out.
Yeah, 150 million. But after tax, probably 400-something million. Still a lot. Still a lot.
Depends where Neymar's registered address is. If I knew I had that money coming, I'd probably be getting on a flight to Switzerland or something.
Yeah, time to move. Or go to Portugal.
Just in time, yeah.
Go to Portugal.
Portugal, yeah.
Inheritance tax,
I
0.
wonder why Suj went to Portugal. I have no idea.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, so those were the randoms of the month. And now let's talk about football to end it. On the clock. We have a player who's on the clock right now. I've been counting the days. At one point, we have to talk about Florian Wirtz. He's on the clock for me. 0 assists, 0 goals. He's about to be on 7 games soon. At what point do we say...
Well, it is, if you include the 2 Champions League games, it's 8, isn't it?
If we count that, but just in the Premier League. Let's just focus on Premier League.
Yeah.
006 so far. About to be 007, I fear. And so Jamie Carragher said...
People can get their tweets ready with James Bond at the weekend if Verts doesn't return, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
Especially as he's number 7 as well.
Liverpool and punditry legend Jamie Carragher said, Verts needs to come out of the team. Do you agree? Does he need to come out of the team?
If you've watched enough Florian Verts, you know he's a very, very good footballer. I don't think there's much doubt. But I've not seen, obviously I was watching Tottenham Tuesday nights. I've not seen a lot of the Liverpool game. But I have seen some clips where it looks like he's moving the ball quicker, he's carrying the ball quicker. Liverpool bought him for a purpose and a reason. So you have to maybe think about the longer term damage here. It's fine to rest him. They're all, Salah got a rest the other night, it's fine. But if you're generally going to look at him, he's not in the best 11 at the moment. What's the damage of that? Because at some point you will need it back in there. You get an injury, suspension, whatever. What's the impact of that? Liverpool have made a decision on him, and they probably got to follow through with it. Maybe might be dipping him in, dipping him out a little bit more. I understand Carragher's point of view because Liverpool aren't right at the moment. And so the solution that Carragher probably thinks is right is to go back to as close to what it was when it was at its best in the first 6 months of last season, which is like McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, that works. Gakpo left, Salah right, play with a 9. And get it as close to what it was.
So you don't think it's a Florian Wirtz thing? It's just a Liverpool overall?
No, I think there's an issue where it's not integrated as well as people would have hoped. But there are little fleeting things maybe seen on Tuesday that might give people confidence to think, okay, go again.
All right. Well,
me and David spoke on the weekend last week about the idea of not playing with a 9 at Crystal Palace. And as soon as David said that, I thought, oh, yeah, that would be a good idea for Liverpool. And he kind of tried to do that, but he didn't play with a left winger. And they got exposed so badly on transition, despite having a lot of the ball. Palace is a really tough away game, though. Anybody can get beat in Turkey. If you're not going to play like your fully strongest team and stuff, it's obviously an extremely hostile environment. If Liverpool had a cup final tomorrow, would I pick Verts? Probably not.
And you spent 114 million on him?
No, but it's just, you go, right, it's not been right recently. You've got to win that game tomorrow. What do you probably do? Carragher, I understand his point, is, probably go with what you know best. I get that. I totally get that. But ultimately taking him out the team for any length of time is probably not the right decision for the longer term. It's not like if this doesn't work, Liverpool ain't going to flog him next summer. This is the decision they've made. He's a very good footballer. They need to find a way to help him. He needs to help himself as well, but they need to help him as well.
He's not the only one. Liverpool spent a lot of money on other players.
Also, I don't think you'd look at Verts and go, oh, he's not trying. Or there's no accusation of anything like that. It's just not returned in the way that people thought it should have. And ultimately, we actually said this in the first couple of weeks. Like, for some reason, with him, no one's talking about the price. And it was the same with Declan Rice. And Declan Rice has been amazing for Arsenal. But I don't know, some players seem to get it and some don't. I don't know if it was because all summer there was like, oh, they're going to buy Isak. So Verts hasn't worked out as the most expensive signing. So there's not been much focus. Now, no one's focusing on Isak yet because obviously Isak's walked in. He's not had a proper pre-season training. Everyone knows he's behind in fitness. But if we're sitting here in 3 months and Alexander Isak's only scored 2 or 3 goals for Liverpool, then the questions are going to go that way, right?
Well, it'll be on the clock as well for me next month if he's not doing what we're supposed to do.
On the clock.
Because I have him on my team.
What do you think about Verts?
I think he's a good player. I don't think it's him at fault here. I think he just came in and he went from being a superstar at one team to now he's part of a conglomerate of superstars. And maybe it can't adapt that well. And a lot of the players that come from the Bundesliga also don't adapt all that well to the Premier League. It has happened quite a few times. It's
Bundesliga tax is what the FPL community calls it a lot.
Holland worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Heung-min Son worked out.
Exactly. There's plenty of examples where it has.
There's a few there.
Ekiteke's just come from there.
Yeah, Ekitike.
And you go, oh, no one's saying that about Ekitike, right? So people will have their narratives how they want it. I always say that.
Well, Florian Wirtz, you are on the clock. we are waiting. Maybe next game he'll score. And if he scores, that's it. He's safe. But 0-0-7 doesn't look good.
Yeah, I can see the memes this weekend. Although I do think Liverpool win this weekend.
I was not hoping, but I was expecting to be Sesko. Sesko was looking like he was going to get the 007 as well. But he managed to score.
Yeah, but Sesko needs 3 chances to score.
How many chances does Florian Wirtz need?
Have you seen Højlund's goals last night, by the way?
Yeah.
The headed goal was brilliant.
Oh, assist by
Such
Kevin
a brave
De Bruyne.
goal.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, both of them.
He's back. You leave Manchester United and everything is great.
I didn't say that. I just said, did you see Højlund's goals?
Andre Onana.
Hey, James, you were talking about Liverpool. What did you have to make it about Manchester United for? I don't know. It just came into my head and I said it.
Apologies to all of the fans. Apologies. Also on the clock, Ruben Amorim, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, that clock's not got long left before the bells told.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Oof. Anyways, that was all for today.
Thank you, mate. Enjoyed that.
I'm glad. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a comment, leave a like, and let us know what can be improved on. Also, if you want to improve it even further, go on patreon.com/Planet FPL. You know, if you pay, then we can improve more.
Is it a / or a backslash?
It's a /.
You love a /. Don't you?
It's always a /. It's never a backslash. There's no need to specify that it's a /. We know it's a /. It's never a backslash.
When do backslashes get used?
Never. No one uses that ever. I never heard /. Like, what?
No, sorry. Can you edit that? Can you go for a backslash, please?
Yeah. Back.
Okay.
Right. That is all. Cue music, please.
Man child.